Toyota is in the midst of a major crisis regarding EV. The CEO, facing no other option, had to halt Toyota's production plans for EVs. This delivers a startling dose of reality to all manufacturers working on electric cars. Excessively high sticker prices on EVs have caused them to be shunned by average consumers. This rejection has sparked a crash in the EV marketplace, which started quite recently. Surprisingly though, CEO Koji Sato has devised a new EV strategy that remained unknown until it was just unveiled. Toyota, a company known for innovation, is resisting the shift towards vehicle electrification. This stems from their lack of confidence in electric vehicles from the outset. Without widespread knowledge, they have quietly been working on not just one, but two alternative clean fuel technologies. This revelation startled other electric vehicle producers. In the next few minutes, I will discuss a little-known innovation, as well as the concerning reasons why Toyota feels compelled to manufacture electric cars despite having already pioneered an additional promising technology. Stay with us, this story encompasses more than automobiles. Toyota's new invention has the potential to fundamentally alter perceptions regarding car brands permanently. Okay, let me break this down into simple terms. Toyota, the most successful automaker globally, has made a major strategic decision. Essentially, they are saying, wait a minute, we are not ready to fully commit to electric vehicles just yet. As a result, they have drastically cut their EV targets by around 40%. That's nearly half. Toyota has been performing well lately regarding sales and profits. They have even increased future earnings forecasts, projecting higher financial gains in automobile sales. However, Toyota is tapping the brakes on electric cars. Originally, they intended to sell 11.4 million vehicles, but now far fewer of those will be electric. But why would the top auto manufacturer in the world turn its back on what many view as the future? Could Toyota's two new fuels surpass electric cars? Well, the CEO himself harbors major grievances against EVs, which I'll elaborate on shortly. First, though, let's examine the bigger picture. Major automakers, including leading brands, have made massive bets on EVs, allocating a staggering $66 billion collectively by 2030. Companies like Ford, GM, and Tesla have already manufactured thousands of electric vehicles. However, they've been slammed by a harsh truth. Besides Tesla benefiting from early dominance, no one is purchasing these cars lately. Legacy carmakers are losing money on every EV sold in America. EV sales are now dragging out far longer than previously. Last November, EVs were flying off dealership lots, but demand has now cratered. Although many people like the idea of electric cars abstractly, they aren't opening their wallets when it comes time to buy one. Electric vehicle prices remain lofty, and the range, especially for more affordable models, leaves much to be desired. This notorious issue dubbed range anxiety is very real. People worry about running out of charge mid-road trip without a charging station in sight. The statistics speak volumes. Back in 2021, 86% of U.S. car buyers were considering an EV. Yet fast forward to 2023, and that figure has sunk to just 67%. The exorbitant prices are a substantial deterrent. EVs typically cost more than comparable gas-powered cars. Even Tesla, the EV pioneer, has resorted to slashing prices by 30% simply to sustain sales. Take Ford's F-150 Lightning for example. It starts around $50,000, far exceeding the roughly $37,000 base price of the gas-powered F-150. General Motors tells a similar story with its Chevy Blazer EV, starting at a steep $56,000 versus $37,000 for the standard version. What is the root cause for these astronomical EV prices? The batteries. Tesla is hitting pause on a $1 billion Mexican plant. GM has delayed electric truck manufacturing. And Ford scaled back EV investments by $1.22 billion. Ford's Mustang Mach-E exemplifies this EV downturn. Its sales cratered 53% in just over a month. Although the EV market is growing, hybrids are seeing more substantial sales jumps. This sets the stage perfectly for Toyota to shift gears. With the EV space nosediving, Toyota has the ideal excuse to trim EV targets by 40% while emphasizing hybrids more. But Toyota is working on more than just hybrids. They finally perfected a technology that can deliver a 1,000-mile range at nearly half the cost of a new EV. Stay tuned till the end for the big reveal. First, though, Akio Toyoda, Toyota's president, has made intriguing remarks about EVs. Speaking with reporters, he stated, "The silent majority in autos wonder if EVs are truly suitable as the sole option, but feel it's the trend so they can't speak out loudly." That is quite a major statement. By saying this, Toyota essentially suggests numerous people in the automobile industry remain unconvinced that EVs represent the only forward path, yet they stay quiet as EVs seem to be the trend. Toyota has been striving to get this message across to officials and sector leaders in governments and industries. They believe no definitive correct answer exists for the shift to EVs. As Toyota puts it, since the right path is still unclear, we should not limit ourselves to just one choice. Toyota also questions the feasibility of mandates like California's, aiming to ban gas-powered cars by 2035. He expresses skepticism around such targets feeling realistic considering current EV technology, infrastructure, and market preparedness levels. As Toyota says, we have to examine today's pricing, infrastructure availability, and their potential development pace. Essentially, you cannot simply compel people to buy exorbitant EVs. Another crucial component of Toyota's careful EV approach concerns costs. While acknowledging Toyota's electrification investments may appear smaller than others, Toyota highlights Toyota's extensive hybrid battery technology history. In Toyota's own words, our investments may look smaller than others, but considering what Toyota has done over the past 20 years, the total is not necessarily small. Toyota's position is clear. Toyota isn't dismissing EVs, but he also isn't ready to fully embrace them. Earlier this year, Toyota's new CEO promised that they would prioritize EVs, but he too faced investor pressure. Under his leadership, Toyota hinted at an entirely new EV platform that could potentially double the range of current models. With global demand for battery EVs far exceeding their modest projections, Toyota faced criticism under Akio Toyoda for slowly adopting EVs. Critics pointed out Toyota's hybrid focus looked more like a permanent strategy rather than a transitional phase en route to EVs. However, isn't Toyota still producing EVs? Well, yes, but not for the reasons one might assume. Major shareholders, including New York City's Comptroller Office, the California Public Employees Retirement System, and several European asset managers have voiced displeasure at Toyota's glacial EV shift. The investors even had the former CEO ousted simply because he wanted to continue building combustion engine vehicles too. Toyoda, the grandson of the company's founder, stepped down from his CEO role in January, replaced by Koji Sato. Despite Toyota's departure and Sato's pledge to accelerate battery electric vehicle (BEV) development with a new approach, shareholders remain unimpressed by the pace of change. This is despite new Sato-era initiatives including a dedicated EV platform and plans for 10 new EV models by 2026. The company has yet to commit to a full EV transition date. This hesitancy has fueled frustration among investors and environmental activists arguing Toyota is falling behind in a market rapidly embracing EVs. Toyota's 1.5 million EV sales target for 2026 pales versus strides by competitors like Tesla, which produced over 440,000 EVs in just the first 3 months of 2023. However, Toyota isn't giving up. They've pioneered 2 new technologies that could genuinely revolutionize the automotive trajectory forever. The ammonia engine, stemming from Toyota's collaboration with GAC, is a 2L engine with the remarkable capacity to emit 90% less carbon dioxide than its gasoline counterparts. This isn't merely theoretical, it's a tangible breakthrough set to revolutionize passenger vehicles. Toyota has conquered significant technical obstacles around ammonia combustion properties, rendering it a viable, eco-friendly fossil fuel alternative. Meanwhile, Toyota's foray into hydrogen engines signifies additional progress. This technology diverges from traditional internal combustion, leveraging hydrogen gas to generate power. With a patented water-cooled hydrogen combustion engine, Toyota seeks to prevent the high-temperature combustion challenges typically associated with hydrogen. Showcased in a race car, this innovation displays Toyota's commitment to high-performance alternative fuel vehicles. Toyota's hydrogen fuel cell vehicle sales, especially for the Mirai model, have seen notable growth, signaling mounting interest in alternative fuel technology. Despite initially tepid sales, Toyota has reported a 166% year-over-year surge in global hydrogen fuel cell vehicle sales. This growth reflects the company's commitment to diversifying offerings beyond traditional internal combustion engines and EVs. However, Toyota isn't completely abandoning electric vehicles. The company plans to accelerate its battery electric lineup, focusing especially on its Lexus luxury marque. Incoming CEO Satoshi Kato stressed that while Toyota is expediting EV development, this does not constitute a dramatic strategic shift. Toyota aims to sell 3.5 million battery EVs by 2030 but will keep exploring technologies like hydrogen to keep driving towards carbon-neutral cars. This approach underscores Toyota's broader vision of providing customers with varied options. The company believes in offering different solutions for different needs and markets rather than concentrating solely on one technology. So what does this mean for you? Well, if considering an EV, you may want to hold off for now. Prices could fall further, but better deals may also await down the road. For Toyota, it's all about playing it safe and sticking with hybrids for the time being. What do you think about this EV market downturn? Leave a comment below.